Alright, Lotso versus Kingpin. These are both just very hurt fat niggas. I'm not gonna lie. Zeph, which fat nigga hurt you? No fat nigga hurt me except for Raw Wave. That nigga actually be hurting my ears every time I hear his music. Every time I have the displeasure of hearing his music, my ears like legitimately internally bleed. Neither of these niggas was justified, bro. Neither of these niggas was justified. Yo, what is this list? Both of them aren't justified. If there was one slightly more justified than the other, it'd be Scar. But both of them niggas what? This dude, who made this? Who made this burger, dog? The Yufufu, the greatest animated movie crash outs of all time. Y'all gonna help me out with this one. I might not know them all, but some of them might be justified, some of them might not. We'll get into it right now. Let's go. We got Stitch against Chantel Dubois. Do you think Stitch's crash out, whatever it was reasonable? I haven't seen Stitch in a long time. I'd have to see. Miss Chantel, she was semi-justified. She was semi-justified. Because all she was just doing her job, capturing the animals back, if I'm not wrong. But I don't remember Stitch crashing out, though. If I look up Stitch crash out, will I see it? Stitch crash out. He used to get rage baited like crazy off of Lilo, though. Lilo used to rage bait the hell out that nigga. Rage bait the hell. I'm gonna give it a Stitch. Lilo used to rage bait the hell out this nigga. Alright, that's not even fair. I'm giving it to Tai Lung. But Baymax destroy. He had a good reason to destroy. He was who's the main, what's the main character's name again? He was justified in telling Baymax to destroy, but you're going to get Tai Lung, bro. That's like, nah, you're not winning against that. Denahi or Jafar? Was Jafar actually justified? I don't know. Hero, yeah, Hero. Yeah. I know Brother Bear has a justified one. Again, I have not seen Brother Bear in forever either. Y'all saying Jafar though. I'm seeing 3 Jafars. Only 1 Denahi. Let's see. Hold on. Denahi, Brother Bear. Oh, do they box? Is that him right there? Denahi lost his brother. Change me back. It was to avenge his little brother. I think I've only seen number 2, and I had a bunch of toys of it, but I don't think I haven't seen this movie since I was like 6. You're going, so a lot of y'all going Denahi. We might have to go Denahi. Jafar was not justified at all. Lilo or Metro Man? Metro Man didn't crash out though. I think more so, this should more so be who was more justified in their actions. But I'd say Metro Man was. Some of y'all saying Lilo. I think these are more so justified of their actions than actual crash outs. Because Metro Man didn't crash out for real. You know what I'm saying? He had a moment of enlightenment for, real life. It's Lilo easily. We got to give it to Lilo then. Woody or bro, me and Woody got beef. I don't even know this lady. But me and Woody got beef. Because I don't think Woody was just... Dude, Woody is so wish-washy in how he would tweak out or how he would crash out. Nobody knows the other lady. So whenever we get to a later round of Woody, I'm a let y'all know. But me and Woody, we got some real beef. Dude, Red Hood. Dracula was just mad that his girl was trying to push up on a human. Give me Red Hood any day of the week. Miguel or Tinkerbell. I don't even... What was Tinkerbell mad about, nigga? Give me Miguel. Nezha or Tarzan. Nezha probably wins this because Nezha did have, if you see Nezha 2, I think his mom legit got murked. He was cast out for literally no reason by like everybody in his goddamn town. and he goes he had that whole transformation because of it. He has a very deserved reason to spaz out, but Tarzan did too. His entire homeland was getting hunted down by one man, and he almost left them niggas. Was he not on that boat with Shorty before he was like, nah, I gotta spin back? Like, I don't know. I don't know what y'all thinking. Not what y'all thinking. I think Tarzan was very justified in crashing out for his. That was his whole hometown. He was justified, bro. He was protecting his peoples. But Neza got Naruto'd, and if you get Naruto'd, I think you are justified to be a S tier level villain, and he was Naruto'd for real. I'm gonna have to give it to him. And the hunter also killed Tarzan's ape mom. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. But I would say if you get Naruto, it's low key no comp. Death was just like that's kind of his job. What did Drago do? I have not seen this How to Train Your Dragon at all. So y'all gonna have to let me know. Death, y'all saying Death? Alright, Lotso versus Kingpin. These are both just very hurt fat niggas. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Lotso was hurt because that kid abandoned him, and then he immediately got replaced when he came back to the crib. Kingpin was hurt because his wife and kid saw him beat up on Spider-Man, and then they ran out, and then when he tried to chase him down, they died. Kingpin was more so doing it because of his fam. I think Lotso was more justified though. Like, imagine you were literally left by somebody you liked, or like you were left by your family. You come back, they cloned your ass, nigga. Like, you look in the window, they cloned you. I think Lotso had a bigger reason to crash out. Kingpin, that was the consequence of your actions, my nigga. That was the consequence of your action. Zeph, which fat nigga hurt you? No fat nigga hurt me except for Raw Wave. That nigga actually be hurting my ears every time I hear his music. Every time I have the displeasure of hearing his music, my ears like legitimately internally bleed. Neither of these niggas was justified, bro. Neither of these niggas was justified. Yo, what is this list? Neither of these niggas was justified. I'm not giving it to either of these niggas. Either of them. Y'all saying Scar? I know the Lion King one of the Lion King movies gives like Scar a backstory, but like Lord Shen wasn't justified in what he did. Nigga massacred an entire freaking race. Scar wasn't either. Scar was just jealous. Both of them aren't justified. If there was one slightly more justified than the other, it'd be Scar. But both of them niggas suck. What? This dude, who made this? Who made this burger, dog? Rapunzel or Syndrome? I'd have to go Syndrome, bro. Rapunzel did have a reason. Your mom lied to you your whole life. You was trapped in that tower. And then every single time you escaped, she would try to bring you right back. Rapunzel low-key has a stronger reason. But Syndrome's reason is so iconic, I can't not pick the nigga. Like, yo, everybody knows the gif of him looking up at Mr. Incredible and him throwing the painting down. I can't not pick Syndrome, but Rapunzel is probably the more justified version. I'm going to hold her right here. I'm not going to lie, she's getting hoed. I'm not going to lie, we're holding her right here. But Syndromes is so iconic, you cannot pick him. You cannot. Clayton had no reason. Oh, what the freak, nigga? Ken! What? Kai or Mr. Incredible? Mr. Incredible was kind of just like living in the moment. Kai, I would say, what was Kai's thing again? Let me look that nigga up. It's Kai easily though. Let me look at Kung Fu Panda 3. I'm gonna have to go wiki page on him. He's like one of the ones I'm what's it called? Shaky on. I know it's something with Oogway. Like Oogway betrayed that nigga or something, right? What was it? What was it exactly? Yeah, Oogway banished him to the Shadow Realm. Kai started stealing people's key and Oogway sent them to the spirit realm. Okay, that's what y'all saying in the chat. But they were best friends though. I wouldn't say Oogway betrayed him though. I wouldn't. Nah. You was kind of wildin'. You was kind of wildin'. Oh, he didn't really betray him. You was kind of wildin'. Who would y'all pick? Who would y'all pick? I don't think Kai justified. He looked like he was kind of wildin'. Kai was just evil, bro. Mr. Incredible, he was at least like he was trying to relive the past. Y'all saying pull it? We can. Let's see. All right, there is a poll up right now, up on the Twitch. Let's see. If it was up to me, I'd say it was Mr. Incredible. Definitely Mr. Incredible, because Kai was not justified. Great villain though. Was not justified though. That's a different conversation. You know what I'm saying? That's a different conversation. Great villain, I wouldn't say justified. Mr. Incredible is 11-6. We're going Mr. Incredible. Alright, Elsa or Titan? Elsa did not would y'all say Elsa was justified in her crash out, bro? She had a worthwhile reason, but I think it's Titan easily though. Like Titan is, yeah, like Titan does have a reason, but he was just a horny nigga. He just got rejected. Like he's just an incel for y'all taking the incel or the whiny crybaby, bro. Not that Elsa has more reason of being than just of being a whiny crybaby. She had power she couldn't control, and like she was just ostracized for her whole life. But Elsa's Crash Out did give us one of the most iconic Disney songs of all time. How many views is that song at right now? Like 10 billion probably. I might have to give it to Elsa because Titan is low-key just an incel. Let it go. Let it go, Frozen. 3.6 billion views. And it's actually a really good song, too. I would play it if we were not on YouTube. Dude, the moment she says, let it, YouTube stream getting sniped. I'm going to pick Elsa. Turbo or Megatron? Oh, Megatron easily, no? Am I bugging? Nigga, Megatron. Shout out Turbo. But Turbo, you were not justified. You just sucked. You just fell off. Yeah, you just fell off, Turbo. Alright, damn, yo. Anyone who's up against Tai Lung is getting hoed. Sorry, Stitch. Denhai. We could get through this fast. Red Hood or Woody. Okay, now I can rant about Woody because Woody's gonna lose right here. Let me drink my water first. My thing about Woody is that he is wrong in damn near every single movie. And he switches sides so much in every single movie. It's annoying. So, first movie. Buzz comes in, becomes a new toy. Woody just cannot handle it. Just literally cannot handle. His ego can't take it. Tries to literally kill the nigga. Literally throws him out the window. That was his whole plot. Was to try to get him, take him out the window. Throw him out the window. Complete narcissist. And then when he realized that the house wouldn't take him back unless he was with Buzz, that's the only reason why I went out to save him. But he wanted him dead. Like, he wanted him dead to rights, bro. Toy Story 2. Woody got his arm broke. Went to go save one of the other toys at the toy sale. I know these movies so well because we have all three on DVD, by the way, and my little brother used to watch them like every day. I know Toy Story 2 like the back of my hand. So I can speak about this like I know Toy Story lore like that, bro. Toy Story 2. Woody got napped, went to the apartment. He was so willing to go back to Andy. Heard that one story from Jesse. Saw his boys literally go across. They went from the crib to the toy store to the apartment. And the nigga like, nah, bro, I want to go to Japan, man. I want to go to Japan, dog. I want to go to Japan. They like, I bet we leaving you here then. They start going back. Woody immediately changes his mind. Bro, let me pull up the scene. He immediately changes his mind, and then by the time he changes his mind, the old dude throws them in the box. Sold all of them. Literally sold all of them niggas, bro. Hold on. What would I have to look up? Let me go Sticky Pete. It'd be like turns evil. I think it was that scene. Yeah, this scene right here.
And you know it. Bullseye, are you with me? Okay, good boy. Prospector, how about you?
They don't show the whole scene, but this is literally the gang just left, and then Woody's trying to call them back, and then now he wants to go. He just called them all out. He was like, I'm not leaving with y'all no more, and this is gonna throw us away. Once they left, he's like, man, I ain't gonna lie, nah, they was right. And then now he locked them all in. I think they come back and they are like locked behind the vent, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, exactly. And then they're locked behind the vent when they were literally just there. They just opened it too, bro. And then in Toy Story 3, if I'm not wrong, he does something else in Toy Story 3. He wanted to go back to the crib, or they wanted to stay at the daycare. That's the only time he was technically right. Cause they shouldn't have stayed at the daycare. But yo, Woody a bum ass nigga, bro. Woody a bum, bro. I hate that nigga, bro. Miguel or Nezha, Naruto or being Miguel. Miguel is really strong with his hatred, but he's not right. So I have to go Nezha, bro. Miguel is not correct with his hatred though. Miguel is not right. There is flaws with his mindset that people could say better than I could explain off the top of my head right now. Because this whole thing is, oh, you can't break the canon timeline. You cannot break the canon event. Blah, 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 blah. This, that, the third. Like, what movie is Nezha from? It's literally called Nezha, bro. Nezha 1 and Nezha 2. But, yeah, let me look up, I remember there was so many video essays about Miguel being wrong from Spider-Verse. And he low-key, well, let me see. Miguel Spider-Verse is wrong. Miguel is wrong. Yeah, Miguel was never right. Miguel's destructive idea. Miguel is lying. Blah, 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 blah. Let's watch. This is a classic Mandy short. Let's watch this.
Well, folks, it's about that time, and I absolutely loved Across the Spider-Verse, but I had to talk about this because this was getting to me. Of course, spoilers ahead. Like Miguel, and ultimately I know he's a good guy, but the fact of the matter is that he likes to push a narrative and then surround himself with people who fits that narrative. He's mainly surrounding himself with people who are Spider-Man who fit outside of the norm. Because if 616 Peter was here, he ain't flying with nobody dying, so why would the rest? Because do y'all remember the game back in 2011 called Edge of Time where Miguel O'Hara and Spider-Man are trying to fix the canon across timelines? In that game, this conversation happened.
You can't mean that. You can't just ignore that she's in danger. Hey, I'm trying to focus on what's important. What's important is not standing by and allowing someone to suffer or die because you do nothing. If you don't get that, then you don't get the first thing about being Spider-Man.
He knows he can't have the Peters in there because they would agree with Miles, and he can't have that. Ultimate Spider-Man would have definitely agreed with Miles and would have fought him on it. We just had 3 Spider-Men risk the multiverse to save villains. You think they would agree with this shit? Well, folks, it's about that time.
That is one thing that did piss me off, though. There's no way every Spider-Man just chased him down. There can't be. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way y'all can. Come on now, bro. Come on now. Death or Lotso. It's actually not as far apart as you would think. Lotso actually just got hoed. Death was just getting played with. Like, your job is to make sure niggas stay dead. Nigga got 9 lives and wasted 8. So hey, I low-key might have convinced myself in saying Death, bro. He wasted 8 of his lives. You say I'm gonna just take your 9th. I'm not even gonna let you disrespect me, nigga. I'm gonna take your 9th, nigga. But Lotso got replaced. Lotso got cloned. I might have to go Lotso. Shout out Death though. I'm about to go Lotso. He got cloned, bro. Syndrome. I'm not even gonna think on it. Ken. Oh my god, Ken. Not close. Elsa or Megatron. I think a lot of y'all would go Megatron, so I'm gonna just click Megatron. Tai Lung. I'm sorry. Tai Lung is so justified. I'm taking Red Hood. What y'all doing for this one? I would probably still take Lotso. I'd probably still take Lotso, chat. I can't lie to you. I'd probably still take Lotso. Because Syndrome did, even though he did get his heart broke by his greatest idol, he did damn near sell that mission. Lotso ain't do nothing but fall to the little kid's stupid mistake. Dude, he got left by the girl. It was not his fault. And he got replaced for something that wasn't even his fault. I'd say Lotso got it over Syndrome. Syndrome actually sold that mission when he was younger. I'm not gonna lie. He almost sold that mission. I'm taking Lotso, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Ken or D16? Damn. Who y'all? I'm sorry. Losing your girlfriend to a B. Losing your job to a B. Seeing your entire world crumble to a B. I'm taking Ken. Now, this could also be because I have not fully seen Transformers 1. But I would give it to, I don't know, because I don't know if anyone in this list for real over Ken, bro. You lost your girl to a B, my nigga. It's realistically Megatron. Can somebody explain what Megatron goes through? I'll put a poll up though. But if somebody could give me a short little explanation of what Megatron goes through. I remember it's something about the leader of like the planet of Cybertron. And that's why Megatron literally ripped that nigga apart. I do remember that. But I don't know the plot of it. I still have to watch Transformers 1. I want to go through a whole Transformers binge. I was planning to do that maybe on the stream. In Transformers 1, Megatron is a bot, and bots work as slaves in mines for their heroes, but the hero Sentinel is a fake and killed the past primes, and Megatron's entire worldview is shattered, and now he wants revenge. Megatron discovered Sentinel Prime created Cybertronian racism. Oh, okay, so this is Megatron then. I bet. So it's probably if you saying he basically created racism, it's Megatron then, bro. But you could go Ken too, cause Ken got astronomically hoed. Imagine losing your girl to a B, bro. Loot Brood. It wasn't even like, oh, he lost some chop girl too. Like, nah, bro. Like he ain't lose nobody chop. Like you lost some fine gang. Like you lost some fine bro. Like, dude. Imagine you together with Sydney Sweeney and you lose Sydney Sweeney to a B. Like, dude, like this wasn't no chop, bro. Come on, like I don't know. Megatron did win the poll, so we gonna have to go Megatron. But Ken is so justified, bruh. Tai Lung or Red Hood. Now we get into the real big dogs. Y'all know me and Tai Lung. Every time we bring up Tai Lung, I always say it. I feel like Tai Lung got extraordinarily hoed, if I could speak. This man, real life, trained his entire life to become the Dragon Warrior. only for Oogway to be like, nah, you got evil in your heart. But the evil in his heart only came out because he got rejected, which could have been the lesson the whole time, but I don't think the evil would have ever came out of him had he got what he trained his entire life to have. Like, he was literally, he was an orphan taken under Shifu's wing. Shifu trained that nigga though his whole life for that goal and took it away from him. Imagine spending your entire life being like, oh, I'm gonna make you to the greatest NBA player of all time. You are an adopted child. I take you under my wing and we do that. I train you for your entire life, and then Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is like, nah, bruh, you can't join the NBA not because of your skill, but because you have something in the back of your head. You might do something illegal, and then you only do the illegal thing because you didn't make it to the NBA. That is so hold, bro. That is so hold. That is so hold, bro. That is so hold, bro. Shout out Meldrick with the $5 dono. He also saw Sentinel give the Energon the miners were suffering to scrounge up to their mortal enemies. Oh, nah. I gotta watch Transformers 1. Not gonna lie. But Tai got really hoed. But to be fair, what's your Discord? It's pinned. Zeph, these ads are ridiculous. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I do not control ads, bro. I do not click ads. I can show y'all my whole thing. I do not click ads. I really don't at all. My ads are on like, I have like 4 or 5 within the hour, if I'm not wrong. I do not control what they got going on Twitch. So, my apologies. Same with YouTube, I do not control. So, my bad if they're OD. But, Twin, you gonna have to low-key sub up. Because like, niggas do need bread. But I do not force the ads. I do not force on the ads for real. And Red Hood also just got hoed crazy, though. He was captured by Joker in the middle of his life. The greatest detective on the planet somehow couldn't find him. Joker tortured him for who knows how long, killed him, and he got revived by the Lazarus Pit. And then he finds out that Joker still isn't dead. Like, I pick your poison. I would go Red Hood because Red Hood actually died. And like, he could have had that prevented. But Tai Lung's is also bad too. I would probably go Red Hood though. Y'all saying it's still Tai Lung. Really? Y'all saying it's still Tai Lung. And Red Hood got replaced. Tim Drake replaced him too. Yeah, I would go Red Hood. Red Hood got infinitely more hoed than Tai Lung, but Tai Lung did get hoed really badly as well. So like, I hope my example shared the like. I saw some of y'all in the chat being like, nah, that makes sense. But I think they both got universally hoed. And they were both very justified in doing what they needed to do. Damn, y'all still saying Tai Lung, really? Yo, Tai Lung is still, I'd say, the majority on Twitch. But on YouTube, it's Red Hood. If I had to be the tiebreaker, I'm picking Red Hood. But Tai Lung is up there. Lotso or Megatron, y'all convinced me. I'm going Megatron. And then we'd go Red Hood or Megatron. I would low-key, I haven't even seen the movie, but what y'all said in the chat, I would probably go Megatron. Like, high-key. If you saw one of your greatest idols, he's literally helping the slavery system that you're in. And damn near caused the whole racism of the planet. I'd say Megatron. And Megatron's overwhelming favorite in both chats I'm seeing. Red Hood is justified as well. Y'all want it polled? I think Megatron's go slam. But let's poll. Let's poll it right now. Megatron. Red Hood. There we go. There we go. Go ahead. But I would low-key go Megatron. I gotta watch that movie. is Transformers 1 semi-connected to the Michael Bay movies, or like they don't really have correlation? Like if I watch the Michael Bay movies afterwards, does it give it more context, or like they're not at all connected? Y'all say not at all? Okay, bad. Alright, bad. Say that. Is Transformers 1 getting a sequel? I remember somebody saying that when I reacted to Codename Super's video. Super Blank's video, actually, because Blank Boy was on that video too. They were saying that there was no sequel planned because like the movie flopped. I don't know how it didn't. I don't know how it flopped though. How did the movie flop? I saw that movie talked about everywhere. Yeah, Megatron won 13 to 3. 13 to 3. Yeah, that's GG's, bro. Megatron is the winner. Megatron is indeed the winner. So it was what? Megatron, Red Hood, Tai Lung, Lotso in that top 4. Is there anybody that we think got hoed? Let me go through and look. Let me go through again and look. Did anybody get hoed? I'm going to just go through real quick to see. I don't think anybody else got hoed. Some of these, I'm not going to lie, I don't see. Yeah, Baymax got hoed. Some of these, I don't see why they were here. Shout out my boy Nazi with the prime sub. Like, Metro Man didn't crash out. Like, Ken got hoed. Ken got hoed. I do agree with that. Ken got hoed. Like, Metro Man, in like, today's definition of crash out, he didn't. But in the actual if you're going by the actual definition of crash out, which is like you're basically throwing your life away over something, he did. He kind of threw his entire life away to like be on his own. So like he did technically quote unquote crash out, but it's not in the definition that it's used in for most people. You know what I'm saying? But hope y'all enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna catch y'all next time.